Hey, it's Mary Kate.
And I'm Dakota.
And this is the second edition of From the Middle.
This week is a follow-up to our reports on Character Counts Day.
Today, we will fill you in on what activities we did for Character Counts Day last Friday. What did you think of those dancers, Dakota?
They did a nice job. I enjoyed the taste of character, too.
Let's get more on these two fun events from 8th grade reporter Amy.
Hey, this is Amy. As we all know, last Friday was Character Counts Day here at WCMS. During the day, students from all 4 grades had a taste of character. Students took time out of their fun-filled day to go to the multi-purpose room to taste test many different items. The students had samples of different kinds of snacks, appetizers, main courses, beverages, and of course, desserts served by members of the community. Each food was renamed to represent a pillar of character to show how character counts, such as a caring cookie or a fairness fudge bar. Also that day, students went to watch participants of the Dance Connection perform their exciting routines. These students from the Dance Connection performed dances from their hip-hop, ballet, and tap classes. Now back to Mary Kate and Dakota.
Thanks, Amy.
So what do you think of those guest speakers?
They're very inspirational. Let's go to 6th grader Alex and 7th grader Natalie to hear about their speakers.
Hi, I'm Alex. Last Friday, WCMS celebrated their 8th year of Character Counts Day. Some of the fun activities included a taste of character and Dancing with the Stars. Also, each grade visited with some of the elementary school kids. The 6th graders visited the kindergartners and worked on the different pillars and what they each meant to them. We also had a few guest speakers, including Fax Gilbert and Miss Iowa. Fax talked about bullying and how you could be doing it and you might not even know. Miss Iowa talked about how one little moment in your life, your character could change your life. Remember, your character shows the most when nobody's looking. Now, off to Chandler.
Hi, I'm Andrea with some more Character Counts news from the 7th grade. The 7th grade speakers for Character Counts Day were Nutanza High, Dan and Donna Ryherd, Amy Olson, Paula Chuchavara, Kim Graper, and Dave Durbridge. Also, high schoolers Eric Greenlee, Jessica Nillis, Stephanie Carlson, and Ryan Van de Zan came to talk to the band and chorus students about staying in music and sports through high school to stay out of trouble and have fun. Fax Gilbert, through skits, visual aids, and illusions, told us about different ways of responding to inappropriate behavior. Now back to Dakota and Mary Kate.
Next, we're going to have a From the Middle first. We're going to see an interview with Miss Iowa.
Let's go to Emily, who's in 7th grade, with a story.
Hi, I'm Emily with a special report from Character Counts Day. Our school was fortunate enough to have the current Miss Iowa, Diana Reed, speak to the students about the importance of character. We also had the pleasure of watching her do her talent routine, baton twirling. Miss Reed was a Golden Girl for 5 years while at the University of Iowa. That means she was the baton twirler for the marching band, performing in front of thousands of football fans in Kinnick Stadium and for many other events. As Miss Iowa, she had many great experiences, one being participating in the Miss USA pageant. We welcome her to WCMS. And here she is, Miss Iowa, Diana Reed. What do you like most about being Miss Iowa?
My favorite part about being Miss Iowa is my opportunity to travel the state and visit with schools all over. I have the pleasure of going everywhere from north, east, southwest of Iowa and speaking with students of all age levels, from elementary to high school and middle school. And I really love that opportunity to meet the kids, see their reaction, have that chance to perform in front of them, and really teach them about the importance of character.
Right. What helped you as a kid to get you to where you are now?
A lot of hard work, but also something I want to encourage all the students here is to get really involved in a lot of activities. When I was growing up, I tried to do as much as I could, as long as I could do it well. And so I was involved in dance, cheerleading, softball. I played basketball when I was in middle school, student council, jazz band, show choir. I did as many activities as I could because the opportunities that came from them really helped me down the road. And I knew they'd help me to achieve the goals I had set for myself. So I really encourage everybody to work hard and get involved.
Which pillar do you think is the most important and why?
For me, I think all of them are important, but the one that really stands out is that of respect. Because I think when you have respect, all the other pillars align with it. I think it's so important for us to respect each other, respect our community, respect our school. Because when you can respect somebody for who they are, whether they're older than you, younger than you, whether they're a girl or a boy, whether they have brown hair, blue eyes, or green eyes, it doesn't matter. Because as long as we can respect each other, we can get along. And I think that's most important.
What is the most memorable or embarrassing moment from your middle school years?
Oh, as a performer, I've had a lot of embarrassing moments, but one that really stands out to me was at a performance. I was backstage getting ready to go on and twirl for a performance, and something just didn't feel right, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong, and I was, sitting there ready to twirl, and then all of a sudden I realized I forgot my bloomers, which are your spankies that go under your uniform, so nobody can see anything, and so I was like, mortified. I turned red. I had like 3 seconds. So I ran backstage, grabbed them, put them on, and got on stage just in time. But it was a really close call, definitely.
Okay, well, this is Emily and Diana Reed reporting for From the Middle.
Wow, they are definitely in tune with character counts.
Now we will hear reports from our 5th graders Kyle, Maddie, Courtney, and Alexis about what's new in their wing of the building.
Yes, it's back to school as usual.
Hello, my name is Kyle. I am here to talk to you about the essay, If I Were a President for a Day. A while ago, 5th and 6th graders wrote an essay on if they were a president for a day. 2 5th graders were in the top 3. Noelle got first and Hannah got 3rd place. Now here's Sarah for more 5th grade news.
Hi, my name is Sarah. We have started a new unit in PE called Foursquare. This is a game that you can play indoors or outdoors. All you need is a ball and something to mark lines. There's 4 people playing at a time in their own square while other kids wait in line. It seems like we've all been having a great time with this new unit. Thanks, Mr. Mossman and Mrs. Reese. Now here's Courtney with some more 5th grade news.
Hi, I'm Courtney. Back in January, Mrs. Moline and Mr. Duncan took their classes on a field trip. Miss Stock helped plan the snowshoeing trip through Briggs Woods Park. Mr. Laird works for the Hamilton County Conservation, and he taught us how to put on the snowshoes and how to walk in them. If you are interested in this or any other fun outdoor activities, you can call or visit the Conservation Building for more information. Now here's Alexis with some more 5th grade news.
I'm Alexis reporting with some 5th grade news. In music class, the 5th graders have been studying upon Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Recently, classes have read and answered questions about Mozart using a PowerPoint presentation. The information in this PowerPoint included his birth and death dates, how many songs he wrote, and many other facts about him. Now back to Dakota and Mary Kate.
Thanks, 5th graders. Snowshoeing sounds fun, and music is always a blast.
I've never tried snowshoeing, have you?
No, it sounds like fun, but it may have to wait till next year, because this snow is going away fast.
Now we will have Chandler and Madison, 2 6th graders with a scoop on some fun things they've been up to.
Hi, I'm Chandler. In class, all the middle school students have read or are going to start to read an amazing book called The Richest Man in Town by V.J. Smith. For those of you who haven't started it yet, it is the author's story of how he's so fascinated at how a guy named Marty, who works at Walmart as a cashier, treats people in his checkout line. The kids who have started the book love it, and we think you will also. Now here's Madison with more 6th grade news.
Hello, this is Madison here at WCMS. The 6th grade tag students have just finished a segment on computer animation. What we did was use X and Y coordinate graphs to plan and draw it all out. The next thing we did was write out all the statements, then type them out on the old Apple computers in the tag room. This procedure is somewhat difficult, but it's always worth it in the end when you get to see what you've created. Now back to you, Mary Kate and Dakota.
Wow, computer animation sounds very interesting.
I remember doing that in 6th grade.
Now let's go to 8th graders, Lisa and Sky, about what's going on down on the east side of the middle school.
1933 to 1945. This was a dark time in our world's history. This period of time was known as the Holocaust. During the Holocaust, millions of Jewish people in Eastern Europe were persecuted, killed, captured, and forced to work in concentration camps. The person behind this evil time was Adolf Hitler. Hitler was born in 1889, and when he grew up, he turned Germany into a power-hungry war machine. Hitler started World War II in 1939. During that time, he controlled most of Europe, the Soviet Union, which is now Russia, and northern Africa, until 1945, when he was defeated by the Soviet Union and Allied forces. He took his life that same year. Hitler spread death like no other. He chanted to his followers with phrases like, "Close your eyes to pity, act brutally." Well, I'm glad he's not around anymore. With this topic, the 8th grade students are doing an ABC book on events that happened during the Holocaust, an event that started with A, B, C, and so on. They will also be reading the diary of Anne Frank. This is Sky, and now on to Lisa.
Thanks, Sky. Hey everyone, it's Lisa. I'm happy to announce that an 8th grader from our school, Lucas, who is in Mrs. Jorgensen's homeroom, will be competing at the State Geography Bee. Everyone here at WCMS gets a chance to participate in this bee, but Luke's the only one who made it this far this year. Only the top 100 in the state of Iowa will be competing at this bee, and the winner will get a scholarship. Last year, Luke got as far as top 10 in the school. Lucas shared with us he was surprised he made it this year, but everyone here at WCMS knows he's a worthy representative of our school. Now back to Mary-Kate and Dakota.
Good luck, Luke.
We will be rooting for you and are anxious to hear how you do.
Well, that's all for today's show.
You can catch From the Middle Wednesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m., noon, 6 p.m., and 10 p.m. on Channel 18.
See you next time from the middle.